Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 9 science chapter number 1 matter in our surrounding. First of all, I would like to ask you, what is matter? I hope this question you may have heard from class 4th. What is matter? Anything which occupies space, have some mass and can be judged by our sense organ is called matter. Anything is matter. If I talk about this blazer is a matter, shirt is a matter, board is a matter. Anything which occupies space, have some mass and can be judged by our sense organ is called matter. Even in 4th standard you may have also heard about that air is a matter, because this example, when we fill air in a balloon, you will see the balloon weight will be increased, because I have told you about anything which occupies space, have some mass and can be judged by our sense organ. Definitely when that air blows we feel it. So definitely air is also a matter. After understanding what is matter, now we will move about that what are the classification of matter, how matter is classified. Generally matter is classified into the two parts, physical classification and chemical classification. Before going ahead, I would like to ask you, what is physical classification? I hope all of you know about the physical classification. A classification in which there is no changing occur, that's called physical classification. You may have heard in 6th or 7th standard about the physical changes and chemical changes. Similarly, a chemical classification of matter in which a changing occurs. So here, what are the physical classifications of matter? There are three physical classifications of matter: solid, liquid, gas. There are still two, but generally we do not study in NCERT, but I am giving you the information about that. Two also, the 5 physical classification of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma and BEC or Bose-Einstein condensation. After then, chemical classification of matter. There are two chemical classification of matter: pure substances and mixture. You may have heard about the pure substances. A substance which is made up of only one type of atoms or molecules is called pure substances, and a substance which is made up of different types of atoms, molecules, that is called mixture. All of us know the name clarifies that what is mixture, because it is made up of different types of atoms and molecules. Now, after getting the informations about the chemical classification of matter, I would like to inform you about the elements. Element is a type of pure substances. If anyone will ask you what is element, element is a pure substance which is made up of only one type of atoms. And compounds, when two or more than two elements combine, a compound is formed. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Solution is homogeneous. First of all, what is homogeneous you must know. A mixture in which solute or solvent both are in the uniform, means both are in the fixed ratio, is called homogeneous. A sugar solution, you may have a drink at your home, or lemon juice, in which solute and solvent both are in the fixed ratio. What is solute and what is solvent? You should know about. Solute, a solution in which a substance which is in the less amount is called solute. And solvent, if I talk about the solvent, then solvent is in a mixture, a substance which is in the maximum amount or which is in the large amount is called solvent. As for example, if I want to make a lemon juice, I will give lemon in a little amount, so lemon will be solute, and water I will give in a more amount, much more amount of that will be solvent. Both I will mix, it will become a solution. Which type of solution? Homogeneous solution. Homogeneous solution means a solution in which solute and solvent are in the fixed ratio. And heterogeneous solution, not fixed amount. What not fixed amount? If I will take, just suppose I want to cook a tea or prepare a tea. If I don't know how much sugar I should put in a tea, I have just taken half kg of sugar and 100 ml of water. So it will not become a tea, you know very well. It will just become a solution of sugar, not a solution also. It will become so much sweetie. So definitely it is a heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture in which the solute and solvent are not in the fixed ratio. After getting the information about the physical classifications of matter and chemical classifications of matter: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, BEC, and chemical classification: pure substances, mixture, elements, compound, homogeneous, heterogeneous. Now, first of all, solid. All of you know what is solid, what is liquid, what is solid. Solid means a matter in which intermolecular particles are tightly packed with each other. You may have heard about this general definition, which have a fixed shape, size, volume, is called solid, right? But now we are in the higher standard, we are in the class 9. So except that, we should know a little bit more also. That I want to say you that intermolecular particles means each and every substance are made up of atoms. When two or more than two atoms combine, called molecules or compounds also. So I want to say you, when a solid is formed, just suppose in a bricks there are so many atoms, but all the atoms are tightly packed with each other, they can't leave each other. That's why it's called solid. So solid in which intermolecular particles are tightly packed with each other, that's why it's called solid. Loosely packed is called liquid, that's why it has a fluidity. Liquid can flow also. Liquid and gas both has fluidity. A substance or a matter in which the intermolecular particles are loosely packed with each other is called liquid. And a substance in which atoms and molecules are freely packed, that is called gas. So solid, liquid and gas we have heard about according to the intermolecular particles. Means a matter in which the atoms and molecules are tightly packed, or intermolecular particles are tightly packed, solid, loosely packed, liquid, freely packed, gas. All of us know interchanging states. What is interchanging state? Interchanging means changing from one state to another state. If I talk about the solid to liquid and liquid to gas. All of you may have freeze, refrigerator at your home. So you may have give water in the refrigerator or in the freezer, then it converts into ice. When you take out that ice, it converts into liquid. And when you boil that liquid, it converts into vapor. So what I want to say you is, these are the interchanging in states. Means water had changed into the solid also in the form of ice, liquid in the form of water, and vapor in the form of gas. So this was our first lecture of matter in our surrounding. Next video I'll continue of matter in our. That's all. Thank you for today.